Hello my beautiful darlings, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel and to my home. My name is Kim and I'm a wife and mom of one, and on my channel you will find videos like today with cleaning motivation, organization tips, and one of my all-time favorite, home decor. I absolutely love to decorate for all the seasons, so you guys will definitely see that on my channel. If you are a seasonal decor person, you will definitely find that here. Also, as a full-time working mother and wife, I'd love to find ways to organize and make my home feel more efficient and to refresh my space. So guys, on my channel, I hope you will find some useful tips along the way to make your home feel more loved and efficient as well. And guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already. And please consider giving me a thumbs up and leaving a comment. It really helps my channel, guys. And I really appreciate you guys. Okay, let's get into this beautiful day. Hello my beautiful darlings, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my home, guys. So as you can see, we are in the kitchen because today we are going to be doing a deep clean video. It's just going to be in the kitchen. I have some things that need some attention, guys. So it is springtime and it is that time of year when people start to deep clean, start to declutter. So that's what I'm working on in my home. That's what I have been working on. But also I've been working on putting out some spring decor as well. So you'll see a few little pieces sprinkle in, but we'll do a full decorate with me video on the next video. But today we are just going to be focusing on getting some deep cleaning done. I want to focus on my stove, my ovens, my vent hood, and then my refrigerator, like my stainless steel appliances. Also wiping down my cabinets and things like that, just trying to get a really nice deep clean. We have some company, some family coming in town for my daughter's birthday. So this is kind of that time of year where we start getting like a lot of company and stuff coming in. So I am really excited about family coming, but you know, I always want to make sure the house is clean and up to par before anybody's coming. Okay guys, let's just get into today's video. Okay guys, so here is just an overview of some of the products that we're going to be cleaning with today. So my Dawn Platinum Plush Power Wash. I love this spray, not just for dishes, but I love to use it on my appliances. I like to use it on my stove. I like to use it in my microwave. I like to use it even on my bar stools over here. This stuff is wonderful. It's one of my favorite go-to cleaners all the time. I'm going to be using Mrs. Meyers Day Clean Mint Scent. I love this because it is eco-friendly. And it always smells so good. So this is something like if I want my daughter to help me clean, because she's 8, so she does have chores. So this is like a really good product if you want to have your little ones help you clean, but you don't want to use anything that's too strong or toxic, then this is like a really good product to use. So I'm going to be using this today, and it just always smells so good. And there's so many different scents. Then we're going to be using some Lysol Brand New Day all-purpose cleaner as well. I like to use this just like giving everything a nice spray. And this also does not contain bleach, but it does kill 99.9% of bacteria. So anytime I'm cleaning like the kitchen or the bathroom, I'm always going to be using something like this. But typically, like bathrooms, I'm going to be using something that has bleach in it. I'll be using my natural household cleaner power paste from Scrub Daddy, along with my Scrub Daddy. And then I'm going to be using my heavy duty oven cleaner. So that's one of the things I'm going to be using, this oven spray to get little stains and grease off the ovens. And then I'm going to be using my stainless steel cleaner and polish. So this is the brand Lehman. I'm not sure how they say that. And then last, Dawn dish soap. Always a go-to. These two right here, best friends. And then I just have my SOS pad, some cleaning rags, but I'm using this just, you know, you don't want to have to keep going back and forth to the sink. If I want to have something closer to where I'm cleaning, then I'll have this on standby as well. Okay, guys, so now we're going to get to cleaning the stove first, okay? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take down my vents over the stove, filters, yeah. And I have some hot soapy water in the sink already, so I'm just gonna give these a spray. With the power soap, power spray, the Dawn power spray, and then let it emerge in some nice soapy hot water. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but that is grease. I'm just going to take these and drop them in the soapy water. And just let it sit. Now, while that is soaking, I'm going to focus on the stove top, which is not bad because let's be honest, you guys know, first thing I'm always going to do is get it clean. So, I've said in the past, our stove, we clean this stove every time after we use it. So, I mean, there may have been like maybe 1 or 2 times where, you know, we were not feeling well, didn't have the time. But for the most part, every night after we cook dinner or breakfast or whatever, every day, before the end of the day, this stove is going to get a nice wipe down. So, these, you can see there's some grease on them. I'm going to go ahead and give them a nice spray and scrub today. Nice and greasy. So these have not been cleaned today, by the way. So, but like I said, for the most part, what we do is we wipe down the actual stove top, this part, but we may not be taking the grits off, the burners, whatever you call it. We may not be taking everything off, disassembling the stove and actually like cleaning all of that. So that is what we're going to do today. And after you look at these are actually pretty clean. Not bad at all. But I'm still going to put them in some nice soapy water. So let me get the soapy water. I'm just spraying this off with some soapy water. Clean soapy water. Oh, now we are going to focus on the burners. Okay, so while I am cleaning the components of the stove and waiting for those to dry, I'm going to go ahead and just spray the oven real quick. And this oven does not need much, neither one of them do, because this is the oven that we use the least. Okay, so the oven in the wall is the oven that we use primarily. So this one tends to need a little bit more work when it comes to cleaning, but once again, very minimal, not a lot of cleaning here. Now, if you read the instructions, it does say turn your oven on to not over 200 degrees, heat it, then turn it off, then spray the foam. But I feel like for my ovens, this works fine, not turning it on, so I skipped that part of it. Just because, like I said, it's not too bad. It's just a few little spots here and there, but the instructions do say that. And I will also say with this cleaner, you want to wear a mask because, yeah, it gets up in there, okay? So I had a little coughing fit, but it is working. I can already see it working. It works really well. So, and like I said, even without heating the oven, I'm sure if you heated the oven, especially if you have a little bit more cleaning to do, a little bit more grease in your oven, you definitely don't want to skip that step. So it also says to let it sit for at least 5 to 15 minutes, let the foam work. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Alexa set a timer, and then we're gonna go back over here, like I said, and finish cleaning the other components of the stove top while we do that. So guys, we are trying to work smart, not hard.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah.
Okay guys, so while we are cleaning, let's chat a little bit about spring cleaning. So I've always grown up knowing about spring cleaning. My mom, my grandmother, we all spring clean. That's how I've been raised. But one of the things that I always like to do is try to share some knowledge. So I asked ChatGPT, why do people like to spring clean? And surprisingly, there is a mix of different reasons why, and they all make sense. Okay, so first, there is a seasonal reset when you think about spring cleaning. After months of winter, having shorter days and being indoors longer, spring brings longer days and more daylight and a natural boost in energy. This shift is tied to your rhythm and mood regulating hormones, so people also feel more motivated to refresh their space. I can 100% agree with that. It is something about having longer days, more daylight that just automatically gives me a boost of energy personally and does make me feel happier. So I can totally see how it would definitely lighten your mood and also give you more energy. There's also a mental clarity factor. Cleaning and decluttering can reduce stress and create a sense of control. Psychologically, it's like hitting the reset button. Getting rid of clutter can make people feel lighter and more focused and less overwhelmed. 100% agree with that as well. And then even on a practical level, it makes sense. Winter tends to bring in dust, buildup, closed windows, and indoor mess. Where spring cleaning, it improves air quality, organizes spaces, and then you can rotate seasonal items. So, just like how you rotate out your clothes, you may rotate out your seasonal decor, which we do that all the time. So I 1000% agree with that assessment. I love spring cleaning for those reasons alone. Okay guys, now last I'm just going to give you a few quick little simple tips for spring cleaning. Number one, start with a simple plan. Declutter before you clean. Use the timer method. It focuses on one task, and then work from top to bottom. For example, start with shelves, ceiling fans, counters, and then floors. I hope you found these tips helpful, guys. Let me know. Okay guys, so I don't know if you can tell, but these look so much better. Another thing I like to do is spray down my cutting boards because they're sitting up there behind the stove, so they get greasy too. So spray them down. And these cutting boards, I do use them from time to time, but mainly they are just for decoration. So. Look how dirty this water is. Oof. Okay guys, so now since I got the hard part out of the way, which was the stove and the ovens, the tedious part, now I'm gonna move on to the microwave. It's not too bad. And again, I like to use my Dawn Power Just Spray for this. It makes it so easy to clean. I never have any issues with my microwave using this, spraying it in here, so. I'm gonna take a plate. So this is what it is all looking like. It looks like someone heated up some spaghetti in there, so definitely got to get that all nice and clean. Got me a new cleaning rag. Okay guys, and here is the final look at the microwave. It is so nice and clean, just the way I like it. I cannot stand food splattered in my microwave. Okay, so now I am going to wipe my cabinets and my countertops down. And then the last thing I'm going to do is do my sink and then do my polish on my stainless steel appliances. And we'll be done. We're at the finish line, guys. Hang in there. To wipe down my counters, normally what I do is just kind of spray them down and wipe them down with a damp cloth. And right here I have this thermal water bottle that I put warm soapy water in, and I'm just going to spray that to wipe them down. Like I said, I try to stay on top of my kitchen, so these cabinets, of course, the camera is making them look extra white right now. They are not that white in person, trust me, but they are pretty clean already. I just like to keep them wiped down, like I said, just if I see any little spots on them. So I'm going to do that. And then I am going to use the Lysol on my countertops and the Mrs. Day, okay? Guys, so now I'm going to start wiping down the counters. I'm going to be using the Lysol cleaner over here where I had all of this grease on the counters. So I'm going to spray that down. Okay guys, so another thing I always want to mention is that I am working from top to bottom, meaning you always want to clean from top to bottom. That is one of my #1 tips. You don't want to make more of a mess for yourself. For example, I was just standing on top of these countertops, wiping down my cabinet. So, you know, anything that is falling off my cabinets, whether it's food or dust particles, that's falling down onto my countertops and on my floor. So plus I'm also was just standing on top of my countertops with my shoes. So you don't want to, clean your countertops first and then go back up and clean your cabinet. So that would just be creating more work for yourself. So I always like to work from top to bottom. So I'm going to clean from top to bottom. That way I'm working smarter and not harder and not creating more work for myself. So that is always a tip that I recommend that you keep in mind. Whether you're doing a deep clean or you're doing a quick 20-minute tidy around the house, you just always want to work strategically and try to work smarter, not harder. That way you don't create more work for yourselves, because we want to get this done efficiently and quickly as possible. Okay, so now I'm going to clean my bar stools, which are white, and my daughter eats in them. We eat in these like daily, so they get food and all kinds of little things on them. So I'm just going to clean these with some of this Dawn Power Wash dish spray. It does wonders every time. Okay, so now I'm going to clean off my appliances. So the first thing I do before I actually do the stainless steel cleaner is I actually clean off my appliances first. And I'm going to use Mrs. Meyers for cleaning my appliances off because it's very gentle. And I can spray this on first, just give it a nice little clean. It's going to smell good, and then it's also not going to leave any type of residue that's not going to mix well with my stainless steel spray. So just a tip. Clean first, then you do your shine.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Okay, so now I'm going to be working on my floors. Almost at the finish line, guys. So
I'm just gonna do a quick little sweep around underneath the cabinets, vacuum that up, and then mop the floor. And then the last thing I'll do is clean the sink. Then we'll be done. Guys, the reason why I sweep and mop is because I feel like sweeping, using a broom, nothing can get to things underneath little crevices like a broom can. Your vacuum can only go so far, you know, unless you have a hose and you want to pull it out and do all that. But I'd rather just get out the broom and do a quick little sweep, especially like I say, around all of your cabinets and all of that, around the island, get all of that stuff out. And then I have a rug in here, a runner in front of the sink. So I like to vacuum. So I'm also vacuuming that runner that is carpet. So that is why I like to sweep and vacuum when I'm doing a thorough clean. Okay guys, so like I said, we are at the finish line. I hope you have been enjoying the video so far. I hope you have been motivated to do some deep cleaning with me, guys. Or maybe you're going to start doing it soon. But I just want to put it out there, guys. You know, this video is condensed down for sure. You know, I did do this in one day, but it did take me, I'm going to say, about a good 2.5, 3 hours to do just my kitchen. And we're not talking, you know, full blown deep clean of everything, opening up all the cabinets, going through, decluttering. So just give yourself some grace when you're watching these videos and you see people cleaning and you're thinking like, oh my God, I'm so behind. So please just know that it is not as easy nor as quick as it looks. So give yourself grace and know that you will get there. Okay, guys, I'm going to be using the Lysol liquid power clean coconut and mineral salt set. It smells so good. So I'm going to use that to mop. Throw a little bit in there. A little bit in there. I'm going to sit the mop down and I'm going to clean the sink, and I'm going to be using some of my Scrub Daddy Power Paste cleaner that I used earlier. Okay guys, so we're done. In the next video, guys, we will be decorating for Easter and spring. Guys, I'm going to show you what everything is looking like. And then, like I said, the next time I see you guys, we will be decorating for Easter and spring. So stay tuned if you're interested in seeing that video, guys. That is one of my favorite seasons to decorate for. They're all my favorite. Of course, Christmas is number one, but I really do love spring. I love all the colors. I love all the bunnies. So guys, make sure you do stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, and hit the notification bell so you can get notifications of next videos I have coming up. I'll still be working on my spring declutter and organizing videos as well in the mix of decorating, guys. So please stay tuned. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Okay, guys, so here is what everything is looking like. Deep clean on the oven here. The stove. We cleaned and polished all of the stainless steel appliances. We did a clean thorough cleaning on the microwave. Clean this oven as well. And guys, do keep in mind these are secondhand appliances, so this house is not a brand new house. So I think these appliances look great to be secondhand appliances. Sink all nice and clean. Refrigerator is all nice and shiny. Our cabinets have all been wiped down, and countertops. The doors have been cleaned. Bar stools have been wiped down and cleaned. The floor has been swept, it has been vacuumed, and it has been mopped. My light fixture was already cleaned and dusted not too long ago, so I didn't feel the need to do that today. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you were motivated to get your spring cleaning started or finished, guys. Thank you for joining me. And if you want to continue to be motivated to do some more spring cleaning, some more organizing, and to decorate for spring and Easter, guys, stay tuned, stay blessed, and see you in the next one. Bye.